Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Rats. Welcome back to Balrum. We're in a bit of a different world state, if you want to nitpick about it, than we left off last time, because there was a bit of a mix-up with the save game and I had to revert to the previous autosave, which meant I had to re-kill the final walking armor that was giving us grief, but the rest is identical, including the fact that my gloves have broken. I did find this. It's a jammed lever that looks really old and rusty, and it has an opening for an inventory slot, which leads me to believe that perhaps we might get away with putting some oil in it. And then it opens? Yep. So we can access a chest here, which is a ring of the river, which is really nice for us. Some dirty leather boots. Well, aren't those just the most charming pieces of footwear you've ever seen? The nice thing about it is that our shoes are currently broken, so we can actually use those. I'm just checking whether we have any replacement gloves that we can throw on. We can throw on the rusty gloves for the moment. Better than nothing, I suppose. Now, I do believe we were going to Kyler's village, and I think we should finally get there. Although maybe swinging around this way would be a good idea, because there is some other map marker close by-ish, and I can't resist the beckoning siren song of a map marker. That's one of my key weaknesses and one of the main reasons I play RPGs, so we'll see how it goes, I guess. Whatever is there to be found. We also found a rune. Oh, it's the black lady again. Hello. How you doing? Bye-bye. Yes, we've seen this one before. Okay, someone built a... Oh, it's a graveyard again. And what do you do on a graveyard? You immediately start digging. Of course you do. A diseased larva. I hate those guys. Ah, god damn you. Already down to half health. That's great. I was hoping I could maybe... make it explode. Okay. Ouch. Okay, Jax is doing the business, at least for now. So let's pure and set up a cast. Go for heal, I think, and just sort of try and not get savaged. Boink. More boink. Ah, there, those misses again. Ouch. Right, what can we do? We can do the dot again. We have a fair cooldown to go still here, so... Oh, but we can throw out the heal again, which is going to be helpful. I cannot use my cloth belt anymore. Okay, it's time to go for repairs, I feel. Because this is not helping in many ways. Right, let's go and try to get the stun back off cooldown. Damn it. Alright. 100 and... Maybe this'll do it. Okay. There we go. Diseased larva finally cured. Jax, would you move off the loot, please? That would be incredibly generous of you. Thank you very much. Right, we have... What do we have? The usual. The usual stuff. Oh, and we are no longer fully hydrated, which I tremendously disapprove of. Let's get our mana flowing again so we can get some health back. Right, what do we have here? I am mildly curious and my grave-robbing senses are tingling. Not really interactable, those headstones at least. Let's see what this holds. A phoenix egg and a bunch of torches. I mean, I like a bunch of torches because we keep needing them, since the majority of the underground layer of these maps seem to be filled with nasty caverns filled with various horrible creatures that we of course cannot resist exploring, so that's a thing. Okay, no, that's yeah, I was just like, why can I click that? Of course, because I can chop down a tree. Okay, so why is this explodable? Let's find out by making it explode. Is there anything that is now suddenly... no, not really. Alright, so all we really found here was a graveyard, and considering its location, it's probably the graveyard of Kyler's village. Hopefully Kyler's village knows a thing or two about repairing things, because, yeah, we might need some emergency cloth mending assistance here. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. There is already something coming into view that might allow us to plunder a lot of tasty foodstuffs, and we have people. Hello there, person. Who are you? Oh, there's a lot of people here. Basil. Hello, Basil. The workers here seem to be working day and night. Most of them must be well past their 40th birthday. All of them have large, dirty hands, and they all look tired. The man overseeing them is Gostfrid. People say Gostfrid works them really hard, although he never worked a single day in his life. Sounds like a charming fellow. Greetings, I'm looking for work. Do you need some help? We're always looking for help. That merciless bastard Gostfrid works us too hard every day. If something breaks down, we run and fix it, and if all is quiet, we need to work on his fields or chop down wood or mine stone all day long. We can never rest, just like before Darkwood. He was our boss outside, and he's our boss now in the woods too. We thought that we might get another chance in Darkwood, but no. How can I help? In the beginning the work was not that hard. I mean, we were used to it, but now, years later, we're getting old. We simply cannot do the same amount of work like 10 years ago. If you are really looking for something to do, you could try to convince Gostfrid that we have to work less and rest more. We cannot promise anything of value for your time, only our sincere thanks. I'll speak to Gostfrid, thank you, etc., etc. And now I can hopefully take care of the beastie in my backpack before it eats everything I own. Thank you very much. Okay. Are you Gostfrid? No, you're Simon. Or Simon. Or Simon. I do not know. Probably Simon. Hello, Simon. What do you say? Simon says he can teach us mine and smelt. I don't think I care about that, to be honest. Flint can teach us how to farm. I mean, yeah, sure. Not too terrible. We are... oh, some sort of temple of some sort. And it's Father Hain. Okay. A religious person. Let's see what he has to say. I see an old priest in dirty white robes. He smells of booze and his hands are shaking. His church is in a much better state than he is. Wow. Uh-huh. I need your blessing. Costs 1,000. More blessing. Various degrees of blessing. So, I guess this one is for a bit of a sneeze and this is for the bubonic plague. I need curing, removes a debuff. I'm seeking cleansing powers. I need more curing. Okay, so this guy is not really someone we can talk to in a conversational sort of way, but we can have him remove various ailments, which is nice. There is Hugh. Okay, let's see if we can eventually talk to Hugh. And Vena. Alright. Hello, Vena. How you doing? Vena is the wife of Hugh. She helps Hugh with whatever he needs and she supports him in his weird experiments. Hugh sounds like our kind of guy. How are you today? I'm exhausted. This crystal is making a racket. I don't even remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. Only Atticus can tell when Hugh will finish the damn thing. I might be able to help you with your problem. Do what you have to, I don't care, just make it stop. Okay, interesting. Oh, and this is the crystal, I suppose? Hugh, could you stop banging on things? Hugh's the blacksmith in Kaido's village. He's a good friend of errands. Sometimes they meet for a drink, and every once in a while even work together. Hugh is always experimenting with something. Usually his experiments turn out really bad. Interesting. Okay, I need someone who can repair my junk. And I think I'm just going to hit repair all here, even though it's expensive as all fright. But, yeah, it's probably for the best. Strength, craft weapons, craft armor. Interesting. I'm here to inquire about your services because I'd like to know what you're selling, actually. You're selling a bunch of... not ultra interesting things to my personal character build here. No, not really. We can maybe sell you some stuff though. Here, have some gold, and have some more gold, and have some precious stones, and some more precious stones. Because I wanna leave this village as a terribly loaded individual. Let's see. These things though. Oh, they're actually worth something. Interesting. Well, let's keep them for now. And let's just sell all the rest. Because money is nice. Okay, that is a little better looking balance there on our character's bank account. We will... we also have some other things that we can possibly throw his way. I think this can go. This can also possibly go. We do have another Phoenix ring, but let's just keep this one for now. This might also go. Robe of Lies. I'm still not sure about this of Lies stuff, to be honest. I am not sure what to do about it. Alright, let's hold on to this stuff for now and just start wearing our things again. What can we substitute for the Ring of the River, to be honest? I wonder... I think this one probably, the Skull Ring. As nice as the physical stats are, but we need intelligence and wisdom. And we need fancy hats and nice belts. Okay, how does it look now? We have 1105 here. Are we wearing anything we should be wearing? Do we have any... Oh yeah, we should be swapping out our gloves for... Which ones were we actually wearing? The owl feather ones? I think we were, right? Yeah. 1155. Now that is nice. Alright. We are definitely getting more wizardy with every moment. Where did Hugh go? Did you run away? Hugh is sort of bored with our umming and ahhing about gear, so he walked away. What are you working on? I guess you saw my crystal in the main hall. I'm trying to figure out what kind of healing powers these crystals have. You know these crystals can heal the crystal golems? I found an old document regarding the golems and the crystals. The document describes the golems and the crystals' relation. I doubt you've ever seen one in your whole life. They are wondrous creatures. As you might have figured out, I'm a blacksmith. I think I can forge magical weapons with the use of these crystals. What kind of magical powers would a weapon have with these crystals in it? The main purpose of these crystals is healing, so I imagine the weapon would have some kind of healing power. When will you try to create a weapon with the crystals? Right now I don't have the necessary ingredients for a decent weapon. Could you bring me 10 lumps of iron ore and 5 lumps of silver ore? Oh, and I will need 2 flawless deerskins too. No problem, can I have the weapon after you're finished with it? Why, of course not. If you want a weapon, then you should bring twice as much as I told you. Fine, I'll bring you everything you need. Interesting. Why not? What can you teach? You can teach us stuff to make. Oh, you can teach us how to make door handles. That's nice. Right, how much do we bring him? 10 lumps of iron, 5 lumps of silver, and 2 flawless deer leather. Uh-huh. Right, sounds good. Oh, we got struck by lightning again. As you do, of course. You are Buck. Okay. And you're here too. I'm not even going to finish that one. Right. Hello there, Buck. Haven't we met in Far Cry 3? You were an unpleasant fellow. No one knows Buck. He lives among the people but never talks to anyone. I don't know him, but I have a feeling that he is bad news. Can I help you with anything? What is this horrible smell? Get out. Right. Okay. Interesting. We're getting out then, I suppose. What was that? I wonder what that foul smell... I wonder what was that foul smell in Buck's house. Okay. Yeah. Interesting question. And he's now standing in the doorway. But he's moving away from his house, maybe? So perhaps we can sort of... Hello! Yoink. Sneak in. And have a look around. What that foul smell is. Buck's secret potion. I don't mind if I do. Since Buck is such a terrible person, we will take that as an excuse to rob him blind. Especially when he can't see us. Oh, he's keeping rotten carrots on his shelf next to the beer. That sounds like a dangerous combination. We can't open this, I think, and I don't really see a mechanism that looks promising here, so I guess I'll just sneak out again. He didn't see a thing. Nice. That's Hugh again. Right, what do we have down here? Looks like a farm setup with Edgar, who seems to favor the company of old shrines. Let's have a quick look. Barge into everyone's house like you do. Hello, Eddie. I can't actually seem to be talking to you. Or can I? No, apparently not. How odd. Edgar is mute, apparently. Well, let us be on our way then. Close the door behind us so he doesn't see a thing. And we can... Oh, oops, didn't see Mary there. I am caught, unfortunately. Oopsie. So we probably best talk to Mary then. Hi Mary, I only had good intentions. Mary is the wife of Edgar. Grandpa told me they are the wealthiest family in the woods. Edgar must have been an important person in the outside world before we entered the woods. Lily is their only child. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. Do you need anything? I'm looking for work. As a matter of fact, yes, I do need help. Actually, I shouldn't have reloaded that. I do have to forget crime scrolls. I keep thinking that it messes up our save game if I get caught stealing, but it probably doesn't. I need to remember that, and I seem to have trouble with the word remember today. As a matter of fact, yes, I do need help. A few days and we will be celebrating my husband's birthday. Edgar collects everything, but his passion for art is the strongest of all. Every year he surprises me with something great. This year I want to get him something fabulous. He loves statues and has always complained that he doesn't have a statue of an animal yet. Could you find me a statue of an animal? If I find a statue, I'll tell you about it. Okay, thank you. He would be so happy. A statue of an animal. Interesting. Lots and lots of additional quests in this village, I have to say. Alright, there is Walker. And Sue. And a guard. Alright, so... let's see if we can have a chat with Walker then, maybe. Who are you? Don't walk away from me. Walker is the alchemist in Kaido's village. Maybe he can teach us something. He has a large alchemy lab built right next to his home. He spends most of his time in his lab experimenting with new potions. He can teach wisdom and a smartitude, but not mana anymore. And he can't teach us more alchemism. So we seem to be stuck at level 2 for now. Any recipes? Same ones as before, I do believe. Okay. That's not too great, but we could have a conversation about his lab, I think. You have a fine lab here, sir. Thank you. I see you're not one of those who think that my bottles are full of wine. I know a little alchemy myself. Do you? Do you want to learn some more? Brown is teaching me. I'm still learning. Brown, he is a fine alchemist, but I'm sure he only teaches you the so-called safe potions. That seems reasonable. I could teach you real alchemy, alchemy that can permanently increase your strength or your intelligence, but of course, nothing is for free in this world, you know? Teach me. Not so fast. First, you have to do a few tasks for me. Why did I see that coming? What do I need to do? Bring me one black blindweed. That will do for now. Here is the blindweed you asked for, Walker. Good, are you ready for your next task? Another one? I told you need to do me a few favors before I'll teach you. What do I need to do this time? You need to find me a human skull. A human skull? I say outrageously. Your hearing is perfectly good, dear child. Okay. Hey, and I reached a new level. What are we gonna roll with? Intellect, I think. My magical powers have increased. Cool. Do we have a here? Yeah, we do have a human skull, because I keep picking those up. You have indeed. I'm proud of you, but I need one last thing from you before I'll teach you. Just tell me what I need to do. Don't be rude, or I might change my mind. Find me the cape of a warlock. It can be in bad condition, it does not matter. Where should I start looking? In your backpack, my boy. In your backpack. There are crypts all around this area. Necromancers have used this place for hundreds of years, so that is no surprise. They need to honor their dead too. I think your best chance is one of these crypts. Or my backpack. I found a cape. Marvelous. Harry grabs the cape from your hands. Thank you for doing the hard work for me. My creation is finally done. Finally! Look now, child. Look what you've done. Harry takes a piece of the cape and throws it in a small bottle filled with black liquid, and he drinks it. Oh, of course that happened. Ironically, he's called a walker and he transforms into a zombie. I approve of this, what's it called, lampshading or whatever. Well, not really a zombie, but the bloody skeleton king. Alright. Silence! We miss. Damn. Okay. Pure. And Fury Doom. Miss again. Okay, this is getting annoying. I'm trying to get to him, but I can't. And I think our dog is dead already. This is very, very annoying. Okay, absorb whatever he does, I don't know. He's got a bunch of hit points still. Yeah, I don't see our chances as too high here, I have to admit. Especially since we keep missing him every single bloody time. That's a little absurd. Can we try again? Okay, we didn't miss for a change. That's a incredible turn of events here. But I don't think we can actually beat this fella, so I'm going to make a hasty retreat. Maybe actually try and do a little bit of kiting there. Okay, no, he doesn't approve. Okay, we're dead. That's fine. Let's load a quick save. And let's not give him a human skull. Okay, I'll advance the dialogue until the point where he is offering the human skull thing, and then, or rather, what was the last thing? What's the last thing? The human skull? Yes, I think it was. No, the cave of the warlock, actually. Right. Okay. Okay, so no warlock cape for you for the moment, because I need to find a way to not miss you constantly first. Maybe we'll keep you for later. and have one more look around. Yeah, the guy just felt a little too strong for the moment, I have to admit. Like, that was fairly atrocious how that fight went. There is Harry down there, who seems to favor the robe as well. So let's see what kind of a guy he is. Harry loves his books. Every time I saw him, he was either holding a book or reading one. He has a large collection of books in his home. You have a lot of books in your home, I say. Fairly obviously. You're right, books expand your mind and protect our great achievements. If I could do only a single thing until the day I die, it would be reading hundreds and hundreds of magnificent books. I am looking for work, do you need anything? Not really, but if you find any books you could bring them to me, and I'll buy them from you for a very good price. If I find a book, I'll bring it to you. Okay, you're also selling things. Apparently you're selling tea and coffee. You are a proper book lover. You're also selling a treasure map part 8. Part 8? What do we have? We have... Oh, they're quest items, aren't they? Why are you selling 7 of those? That's a bit of a weird number. How many is this like a mass-produced treasure map? The treasure will say, be sure to drink your Ovaltine or something? Okay, the guard is mucking about there. Let's see whether he has something to contribute. I see a large man in old rusty plate armor guarding the entrance to the village elders. He looks like he's about to fall over and sleep right here in the mud. I need to talk to your leader. You are not one of us. Who are you? I'm from the other village. Another infidel from Arlo's pack. What do you want with Kyler? Something horrible is happening in our village. Wilson, Arlo's henchman, told me that Kyler should be able to shed some light on things that have happened. Innocent lives are in danger. I hear you, boy, and I believe you. Trying to help others is always a noble thing, but I cannot let you through until I know for sure that you can be trusted. Oh dear, what now? How can I prove that I'm trustworthy? Well, the other day, when I was off duty... Alright, spare me a life story. Carry on. I went exploring the old village. I thought I might find something of value. Instead of finding something that I can sell for a good price, I lost my family ring. I was almost in the middle of the ruins when giant spiders attacked me. The ruins of the old village, so that is actually out there somewhere. Interesting. There were many of them, but I fought myself through a few of them and managed to escape. Only when it was too late did I realize that I'd lost my ring. It must still be there somewhere. That ring has been in my family for many generations, passed down from father to son. It's not a valuable ring, but to me it's so important. My hand is strangely cold without it. No one will help me retrieve it. Maybe you could find it. If you bring me my ring back, I will let you in. We don't have time for this. Fine, if you won't help me, then I can't help you either. You leave me no choice. I will try to find your ring, but if this diversion costs people's life, you are to blame. Then you need to hurry. I marked your map. Okay. He marked our map. Where did he mark our map? Teleport. That's my marker. Okay, those are all my markers. I do not know where he wants us to go. Because I do not know which map marker suddenly appeared. Is it this or... Spiders, he said. Spiders, okay. Well, it's really not much of a big deal because I was planning on exploring this whole shebang anyway, so I don't particularly mind. We should have some food though. And we are still fully rested and fully hydrated with a little bit more money in our pockets. So there is a... What? Lily and Mary? Oh, Lily is the daughter hiding in the corner there. Right, okay. Right, okay. I think we have met a fair amount of new people here. And we've got a fair amount of new quests as well. I should think that the best thing for us to do would be to set out and do a few of them. While at the same time also having a bit of a rummage around the old village. But there is also Elfreda to meet, so let's meet Elfreda. Elfreda is a kind old woman. Grandpa sometimes visits her. She cooks for the people in Kyler's village. Her husband was a wealthy man. He died a long time ago. Okay, cook. Show me your goods. Okay, she is selling foodstuffs, which is nice. So, right now I think we're good, but for the future, Elfreda, your cooking skills will be probably something we will fall back on. We also have a lot of produce we can steal here. Right, the father we've met already. We haven't found Gosfrid. We haven't found Gosfrid yet. There he is. Alright, let's see what kind of a charming arsehole this guy is, because he sounds very, very awful. Gosfrid coordinates the workers in Kyler's village. People say that he works them like animals. I think your workers need more rest. They look rather exhausted. How do you know? Did they complain about my methods? No, I simply saw them on the fields and I think they are really tired. What do you think? What should I do? I think that if you give them more time to rest, then eventually the quality of their work will improve. That way you can maximize their work at the same time look good in their eyes. You may be right. Lately they've become more distant and I can hear that they are talking about me under their breath. I'll cut down their working hours a little. Seriously? You do? Well, I take that arsehole part back then. Okay, show me your goods. Oh, he's also selling raw meat, which is somewhat convenient, and he's apparently the go-to guy for traps and things. Animal taming trap. Ah, with this trap you're able to tame wild animals. Your hunting skill determines what kind of animal you can tame. Okay, so there goes the bear dream, I suppose, because our hunting skill is not particularly amazing, and I don't think it ever will be. Who do I need to return to with Gosfrid's quest? I think we already got the XP, so we probably don't need to talk to anyone further. Let's see if we can talk to this gentleman here. Bingham is a young man who lives alone in his big house. He is one of the strongest men in the village because his job is to chop up firewood. Although we are a similar age, we have never really liked each other. Oh, we haven't? Okay, I'm looking for work. Do you need any help? Thank Atticus, yes, I need help in a ... personal matter. What kind of matter, and does it involve an ointment? Do you know Elfreda? Oh my god, please. The beautiful woman who makes the best soup in the village? Wait, isn't she, like, Grandpa's age? I've met her once, but I can't say I know her more deeply. Oh, she's a wonderful human being. You are missing out. You should get to know her better. Now back to my problem. I've been in love with her since the day I first laid eyes on her. Okay. Needless to say, I'm really shy when it comes to women. I want her to know how I feel. Could you be my messenger? Of course, what's your message? I'm intrigued. Tell her that I think she's the most beautiful being in the whole of Balrum. Can you tell her that? Would you do that for me? Is that a bad idea? Sounds like a pretty terrible idea, actually, but you need to start somehow. I'll give her your message, Bingham. Isn't she a little old for you? Okay, at least someone addresses that. Old nonsense. Thank you for doing this. I'm so excited. Okay, Harold and Maud on Balrum, apparently. Alright, we do know where Elfreda lives, so let's pop on over and say hi. Let's also take some more water. Yeah, that's one of the more interesting quests, I suppose. Is she still... Yeah, she's not gone to bed yet. So that's alright, I suppose. Since we are the resident experts of just sort of walking in on people. Let's just see what she says. Howdy. I have a message for you, Elfreda. A message? What is it? Is it bad? I mean, is it good? I don't know. Bingham told me to tell you the most No, it's good, really good. Bingham told me to tell you that you are the most beautiful being in the whole of Balrum. Bingham? Finally, he's done something. I knew he liked me. The way he looked at me, a woman knows, you know. Tell him that he needs to be more courageous if he wants to keep talking to me. Okay then, what the hell? This is for you, Mrs. Elfreda Robinson. Okay, and here's to you, actually. I'm not sure where that came from. Okay. This is nice. This is these quests. And Bingham is still hanging out and about in the dark, staring at trees. You weirdo. Elfreda told me that you should be more courageous. Really? That means she likes me. I need to be more courageous. Enough of being shy. I'm going over to her. Thank you for your help. I'm so happy. That was some nice XP. How you doing? Thank you for bringing us together. Without your help, we might have never ended up together. Okay. Well, that went quickly. Right, so let's take stock. Warlock Cape means tough fight. We're not maybe really equipped for yet. Animals that you find ring in village. Investigate what the foul smell in Buck's house is. Lumps of silver ore, lumps of iron ore, and flawless deer leather. We may actually have that in our storage. I may just pop over and check. At the same time, we can also go for a bit of a... Oh, I actually did not mean to do that. I meant to... Oh, damn it! It's got a cooldown. I didn't mean to pop back into reality here. That's unfortunate. All right, never mind. What I wanted to say was I wanted to check and actually also sleep over there because it's always a bit awkward in the dark. Let me just quickly go through the material tab and see what we have. We have silver lumps and we do not have enough iron lumps actually. I always figured it would be the other way around, but maybe I dumped some iron lumps in the safe place. We'll see, but we'll see next time. I thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you then and bye for now.